One of the most memorable anime villains of all time is Maximillion Pegasus. The main antagonist of the first arc in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, Pegasus is lauded by fans as hilarious, flamboyant, and even radiating an underpinning of menace with every moment he is on screen. However, what the series does not touch on is the real heart of the character. The story of Pegasus has been told. He lost his love Cecilia at a young age and undertook the Millennium Eye and the creation of dual monsters to bring her back. However, that is only scratching the surface of the kind of character Pegasus is. With that being said, let's talk about the tragedy of Maximillion Pegasus. To begin, we have to ask ourselves an, honestly, rather ridiculous question. That being, why does Pegasus play tunes? Like, yeah, it's because it's unique, but no. Why does Pegasus play tunes? Every character's choice of cards reflect and even reveals aspects of their personalities and mindset. Kaiba's use of machines and dragons reflect his unyielding competitive nature, spearheaded by his Blue Eyes White Dragon, which shows his ancestors' relationship to Kasara. Joey's use of warriors and various miscellaneous types highlight his hot-blooded personality and focus on camaraderie, and a little bit of luck to win. Yugi's primarily dark or occult monsters resemble the shadowy nature of the Pharaoh's spirit, and the magic he wields. Along with this, the Dark Magician's role as the Pharaoh's protector pushes this image even further. And finally we have Pegasus and his tunes. Cartoons are generally associated with childhood, immaturity, and the past. That last point is very important. The entire original Yu-Gi-Oh series has a strong emphasis on the past. Going back to the past, finding those memories, redemption for the past, etc. Pegasus fits into this puzzle as someone who cannot let go of the past, and refuses to move forward. To explain, we briefly have to discuss the history of Maximillion Pegasus, primarily from the manga as it is the original source. Maximillion Pegasus was the son of a wealthy casino owner in Las Vegas. As a child, he met what would become the love of his life, Cynthia, or Cecilia in the anime. They promised to spend the rest of their lives together. Pegasus confided in Cynthia that he planned to become an artist and travel the world. Cynthia supported his dreams into their teenage years. Unfortunately though, as with all things, this was not meant to last. Cynthia died after Pegasus' 17th birthday, leaving Pegasus in a state of heartbreak. This, to me, is where Pegasus stopped growing as a person. The death of the love of his life implicitly drove Pegasus to desperation, and stunted his emotional growth. After Cynthia's passing, Pegasus became obsessed with the Egyptian belief of life after death, and traveled to Egypt to learn more. He visited the Valley of the Kings. At this time, he saw a thief that was about to be prosecuted for stealing the Millennium Ring. Fearing for the thief's safety, Pegasus offered to buy the ring with all the money he had in exchange for the man being let go. Shadi appeared and explained that the man was being punished for theft of the ring as it was a priceless artifact. To Pegasus' shock, Shadi warned that this was not the place to heal over a lost lover, apparently reading the man's mind. Pegasus followed Shadi in secrecy as they put the thief on trial to see if he was worthy of the ring. The ring was put on the thief, which quickly rejected and destroyed his body. Pegasus was caught spying and taken captive. He begged to be let go. However, he, much like the thief, was only permitted to leave if another Millennium item, the Millennium Eye, considered Pegasus worthy. If he were, then Shadi promised to fulfill his greatest wish. Shadi's men cut out Pegasus' eye and upon passing the test, briefly saw an image of Cynthia. From this point, Pegasus founded Industrial Illusions, and began the creation of dual monsters, which jump-started his business as being a multi-million-dollar company, and eventually led him into conflict with Yugi during the Duelist Kingdom arc. As stated previously, the death of Cynthia was the catalyst of Pegasus' actions. You may say, well, duh, but it goes further than that, as this catalyst afflicts nearly all of Pegasus' character traits in one way or the other. His foppish, larger-than-life demeanor could be a defense mechanism to disguise his deeply seated feelings of inadequacy. His sadistic actions could be ruled by what I believe is an inferiority complex, which is when one overcompensates attributes of themselves due to a pathological need to feel bigger, smarter, and to feel in control. This is shown beautifully with his deck. The overpowered abilities of the tunes represents Pegasus' safe space, where he feels powerful, he feels in control, and he believes he cannot be beaten. However, when the combined efforts of Yugi and Tim cause all of his wounds to reopen, Relinquish bursts forth, a manifestation of Pegasus' insecurities and feelings, literally absorbing everything so he can increase his own power, much like Pegasus manipulating everyone for his own ends. Eventually though, you cannot control everything, symbolized by Yugi blinding the Thousand Eyes Restrict with Kuribo, something small causing great damage, and blinding Thousand Eyes Restrict ironically so Pegasus can finally see the truth. And as Dark Magician of Chaos destroys Thousand Eyes Restrict, Pegasus is devastated. After Pegasus' defeat, he releases the souls of Kaiba, Mokuba, and Sugoroku. After this, Pegasus asks Yugi if he was aware of the evil power that lurks within the Millennium items. Not wanting to be considered an evil intelligence, Yami Yugi refuses to use a penalty game on Pegasus. This postal interaction does not exist in the anime, and it is very telling of Pegasus and Yamayugi's mindset at the time. In this moment, the bravado was gone, and Yamayugi sees Pegasus for the broken man he really is. This, I believe, influences his decision to not penalize Pegasus, and leave, the bigger person. After his defeat, a weakened Pegasus was attacked by Yami. Now after this, his fate varies wildly depending on the original or the anime adaptation. In the anime version, Pegasus survives the loss of the Millennium Eye, and returns multiple times throughout this series and Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. In the original manga, however, Pegasus is killed from the attack, his slumped over body geysering blood from the loss of the Millennium Item. While I'm a big fan of Pegasus and I loved his role in GX, as superfluous as it is, I feel like the manga easily edges out every interpretation of Pegasus' fate. The tragedy of Maximillion Pegasus is that the man who's so focused on the past does not have a future. So that's my video over Maximillion Pegasus and his role in the story. If you guys enjoyed this character analysis, leave a like and maybe subscribe. I intend to do many more around regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Villains, characters, really whatever. If you guys actually want me to do more Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters, put it in the comment section below. I would love to do them. I always try to involve a little bit of psychology in there just to add an extra layer to a lot of characters. So if you guys like that, definitely let me know, because every comment improves the quality of the video. Otherwise, I'm Jared_. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have an excellent day. Bye!